Okay, welcome back. So by now you should have had access to the elite community, and what we're going to be discussing today is the strength meter. Now, the wonderful strength meter. So in-house, what we do is we go in and do our strength meters every day prior to London session around Frankfurt Open. So if London opens at 8 a.m. in London, then an hour before, so at 7 a.m. London time, the strength numbers are usually updated around that time. So let's take an example here. If I come out to the daily charts area here, so this is the date. This is updated once a day, and I come down and I say, okay, I want to see 1 month of data or 3 months, 1 month of data, and I pick a random day. So let's say I go with this spike here. I go to December 14th, 2016. Okay, in December 14th, 2016, I see CAD being a +5. Okay, CAD being a +5. I'm like, okay, CAD is strong. What does that mean for me? If CAD is strong on that day, let's go to the daily charts. Okay, let me clean this up for you quickly. I think I drew too much last time for you guys. Okay, so CAD being strong, +5 means majority of the pairs. I have 6 pairs, and out of 6 pairs, 5 of them are saying same direction. They're saying CAD is strong, which is most charts should be going downwards, right? Because USD CAD is on the right. So if a chart is going downwards, it represents CAD being strong. Here again, CAD going downwards represents CAD strength, downwards CAD strength, downward CAD strength, downward CAD strength. Here it's upwards, and in this area, CAD yen represents CAD on the left side, which means an upward market represents CAD strength. Okay, so we've had 5, which means one of the pairs didn't agree or it was neutral. For example, maybe Aussie CAD. It was probably going sideways at that moment when Armo was doing the numbers, and when we released the strength numbers, it was very neutral. So we didn't really have much to say about that. Okay, 1 second. Ooh. All right, good. I'm glad I recorded that. Okay, so going forward, so a couple things I wanted to show you. How do we use the strength meter? So that's the topic of this video. How do you use the strength meter? Like, what does it mean? What is that +5? What do I do with the +5? Am I supposed to match the strongest pair with the weakest pair? Am I supposed to look at everything related to CAD? What am I supposed to focus on? Okay, so the few things. Okay, the reason why CAD flares up in our strength meter, so the fundamental says there's something up with CAD. The world likes CAD, and it keeps buying CAD in, truckloads. Just buying and buying and buying CADs across the world. Okay, now these are big banks, hedge funds, private equity firms, everything. They're all buying CAD. Now, we don't care why. What we're concerned about is, okay, now that they're buying CAD, if I participate in CAD, what is my risk? That's the most important question. If I participate in CAD, what is my risk? If I simply go with CAD strength, yeah, I know I'll make money. It's going to be hard. It's going to be aggressive. But the whole question is, which pair do I enter and when? And that's going to limit your risk, because the better you can control your risk, the more money you make. That's the law of making money. You control risk, you'll make money automatically. You run after money, you'll make less money. It's as simple as that. Okay, so let's take a look at some of these examples here. Let's go back to the strength meter. On that day, what are the numbers? Let's get down to them. So we have CAD as +5 right up here. I'm going to put my mouse there again. CAD at +5. New Zealand, I'm going to write this on my end too. CAD 5. New Zealand at 5. Pound at -1. So pound is neutral. Aussie is neutral. There's nothing there. Japanese yen at -6. Euro at -4. Okay, and then everything else is neutral. So these are the most important ones: CAD, New Zealand, yen, and euro. Okay, let's go back to the charts now. Here we are. So if that's the case, so this is December 14th, which is right around there across my charts. Okay, just for a point of reference, right around there. If I put my mouse here, you'll see the black line across all the currency pairs, so you know exactly around that time. Okay, so let's dive in. So we have CAD as strength and New Zealand as strength. Now, if CAD and New Zealand are at strength, let's bring out the whiteboard here because I want to show you guys this thing in pure logic. Okay, so I have a habit of saying I'm going to draw a circle. If you can see it, say yes. Okay, so if CAD is at 5 and New Zealand's at +5, what do you think the chart's going to look like? Okay, this is CAD and this is New Zealand. Okay, this video is going to be a little bit longer than usual, but that's okay. We got a lot of grounds to cover. Okay, so CAD is showing strength, but so is New Zealand. Now, if both of them are showing strength, how do you think the chart's going to look like? Okay, a range is a representation of strength on both sides. It means equilibrium. No higher highs can be made because of so much power. No lower lows can be made because of so much power. So both parties keep kicking in. So on the higher time frame, you're going to see this. You know, on your daily, you're going to see a range starting to develop. Okay, stuff like that. So, you know, little tails and stuff up and down, and we can easily draw the line like that. Bingo. Now, you see these things here, the spikes that I've mentioned to you in the Mastering Price Action course as well. These spikes, I want to go into detail about it with you guys. Okay, so keep that in mind. If this is the daily, I'm going to show you what this looks like on the 4 hours now. Okay, so this is the 4 hours now. So if this is the daily, this is the 4 hours. On the 4 hours, the same big range, because it's larger, is going to look like this. Boom, boom, and then sometimes it's boom, boom. Now, you see these spikes that happen? Now, what we call false breakouts or fake outs and stuff like that. Do you understand now why they happen? It's because both of the parties are very powerful, which means they're fighting so aggressively that you're going to have spikes. So if I'm going to say, okay, sellers are coming, okay, sellers quit, and I should buy right there, I need to be careful because my opponent is strong. Whichever one is my opponent, the opposite side, he's very strong. So a spike that can come down and go below my stop loss is very probable. Okay? This goes behind the logic of extreme usefulness of correlation. This will show you at what times is your stop loss going to be hunted. And we might sit in the corner and think, it's the broker. It's not the broker. It's this understanding of this knowledge of why are we having spikes and which pair is going to stop me out. So that's one of the uses of the strength meter, is to go with strong versus strong. Let's break this video, go into the next video, and I'm going to show you more examples of pairing up strong versus weak or strong versus neutral and stuff like that. Okay? Let's just jump right into the next video.